Well, here we are. It's the week of Thanksgiving here in America. It's kind of a hectic week as far as food, right? Everybody's trying to get that turkey and make sure that everything's just perfect, how many people are coming, how to set the table. And some people who have smaller families probably don't have to go as crazy. I know last year we went to a friend's house and it was beautiful. It was a masterpiece. Just everything was done, to the nines, and everything was delicious. This year we're staying home. We decided to just have little Cornish hens, just enjoy hanging out and relaxing. We're supposed to get snow. It's supposed to be a significant snowstorm, so we'll see what happens. My daughter is not able to come after her show in Second City and their work schedule. They just weren't able to take off, her and her boyfriend, to come down and have Thanksgiving with us. So they're having a Friendsgiving. And we're just going to hang out and watch the parade, watch some football. Hopefully Dallas wins. At this point, I don't even know. Yep, I'm a Dallas fan. Yep, I've been there since the Tom Landry days when they were America's team, when Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith were amazing. They were the last pair that were, a great quarterback and running back. And I keep hoping, but the last time they were good at all was the year my daughter was born. So that's 28 years ago. And this year, wow, just wow. But it's the Giants who are worse than they are, so maybe we'll win. I don't know. Anyway, that's what we're going to do for Thanksgiving. Definitely watch the Macy's Day Parade. Here's some things that I wanted to tell you about the Macy's Day Parade, because I was wondering, do other cities have parades as big as this? And I found out that originally the Macy's Day Parade started in 1924. So this year would be 100 years, right? The story goes that there were a lot of European immigrants that worked at Macy's in New York. And they wanted to celebrate Thanksgiving because they never did before. It wasn't something they celebrated in Europe. But because they really, it wasn't called the Thanksgiving Day Parade, it was called the Christmas Parade. And they would dress up as clowns and knights and cowboys. And they would march on 34th Street. And so the first 3 years, it was just Macy's employees who just wanted to have a really good time. And then in 1926, it actually became the Thanksgiving Day Parade. And then slowly it became bigger and bigger. And now it's huge. It became the Thanksgiving Day Parade, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and became a huge deal. Something that everybody wants to march in. Cold, rain, snow, it doesn't matter. Everybody wants to be there. If you're in a band, marching band, or on a dance squad, or like high schools, I think apply. Everybody, colleges. So it is a big deal, and it's lovely to watch. I love watching it. It is so much fun. They also show some Broadway clips from Broadway plays that are on at the time. They have singers, and it's a really great time. And it's the oldest, well, actually, it's tied for the oldest with the Detroit Thanksgiving Day Parade. Yeah, that was kind of cool to find out. I don't know. Do you enjoy watching the Thanksgiving Day Parade? Do you enjoy watching Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, or do you watch a local one if you're from Detroit or somewhere else that has a really big parade of their own? Let me know. From 1942 to 1944, the parade was canceled during World War II because there was a shortage of rubber and helium. In 1945, when it resumed, they actually had an Uncle Sam balloon. It was the feature for that parade. Uncle Sam wants you. So that balloon was the feature in 1945. And then in 1997, there were heavy winds and the balloons got pulled. Like one of them crashed into a building, landed on a person. It was horrible. Another one deflated because it hit something and it deflated and came down. So I think that's where they started doing that. If it's too rainy, I'm sorry, too windy, they're not going to fly the big balloons. There have been a couple of years where they were like, nope, too windy, we're not gonna fly the balloons this year. Disappointing, but at the same time, safety, right? Then in 2020, Thanksgiving Day Parade was downsized. They only had it in Herald Square. It was closed to the public, but it was filmed so you could still watch it on TV. COVID. And the 100th day celebration of the Thanksgiving Day Parade is now going to be in 2026. So that's only 2 years away. It should be really cool and exciting. I'm having issues with my camera. I keep thinking it's crooked, but I can't tell if it is. So I can't tell if it's crooked or not. I keep fixing it. So you're going to have me like this, then like this, then like this. So, how are you going to spend your Thanksgiving? What in life are you thankful for? For me, I would have to say health, that we're all healthy. I'm thankful that my daughter has found her home in Chicago and loves it there and has made some very close friends, that her show went so well. She performed at Second City. It was a sketch show. It was a 4-week run. It was so good. She was a sketch writer as well as helped with the production and one of the performers. And, proud mama here. I'm very excited about that. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the little community that I started here on YouTube. I'm grateful for being able to have the time to do what I want and finally get on that creative side of life. I have some hobbies. I have gardening, love gardening. So I'm grateful for all the things, family, friends. I have friends that I've had since I was in grammar school, elementary school. My best friend I've had since 4th grade, and it's wonderful. I love that friends like that. You don't have to talk every single day to each other. You don't have to see each other all the time. She lives in another state, and last time we saw each other was last year for Thanksgiving. And when I lived in California, they came out to see us, and we had a fabulous time, even though we hadn't seen each other in, I think, 5 years at that point. But we just boom, start again, like right where we left off. We just catch up on everything. When we get together, we're so goofy. I mean, if we had a TikTok together, I think I think it'd be pretty friggin' hilarious. I think it would take off. I'm thankful for my home. We are renovating this place for the past 2 years. We purchased it when we moved back east from California. And we've done room by room. This room actually was a guest room. And it was really cute. But now that it's my office, I think I'm going to repaint. I think I want a different color. Eventually, I'm going to do a series of the renovation for this home because it's a 1950s home and we've done a lot of work to it. I enjoy decorating, so doing this house is going to be a lot of fun. What are you grateful for? How are you going to spend your Thanksgiving? Have a fabulous Thanksgiving. I wish you blessings and a safe and happy holiday. And it's the end. And it's the end. And you know what that means? Gobble, gobble. Give me a turkey, or write the word turkey if you made it to the end.